Hello guys and welcome back to Eagles FS. This is another weekly Forex outlook. In this weekly episode, we will show you the direction of the market, show you where you can possibly take your trades, show you where you can possibly put your stop losses, and also show you where you can possibly take your profit. But before we dive into this video, I would like you to use this opportunity to subscribe to our channel, to be member of this channel, because we drop this analysis back to back, and also it will allow you to see whenever I drop a new content. Let's go. Starting from gold, SAUAZ. Judging from this daily time frame, you can see that gold has changed direction after bridging this place. This is called change of character. Immediately this thing happened, price rallied up again to where? To this fair value gap. And after reacting to this fair value gap, the price is now dropping to where? At least to this place that price has visited before. So our concern now is to show you how you can possibly take this sell entry to where? To this zone. So let's go to 4-hour time frame where we can possibly take this entry. So these are 4-hour time frame. So you can see the possible entry position. We will allow price to break this zone that price created here. If price will be able to break and close below this zone, on a retest to this zone, we'll do what? We'll sell from this point and put our stop loss above here and our take profit at this equal low. If price now break this equal low, we will now extend our take profit. But this is how we'll be looking at gold coming this week. So let's go to our next pair on the list. Our next pair on the list is Euro USD. So Euro USD, looking at the weekly time frame, you can see what happened here, that the price traded from this zone and it's now moved down to the support level. Price moved down from this zone and moved down to this zone, move up to this zone and move down to this zone after breaking this trend line and breaking and closing below this higher low, signifying a change of character. So what we are waiting for now in this weekly outlook is to see how price will possibly go back to this zone for a possible retest before continuational sell. Okay, now let me show you one thing. In previous week, looking at this trend line, look at the trend line that I will draw now. Look at this trend line. Watch me. You can see that previously when this trend line was broken, that price rallied back to test it. On the retest, price drop. See where this trend line was. This trend line was broken from this zone. Okay, price tested it the first one, drop a little bit. On the second test, price what? After testing second time, price drop holistically. So this is what we're expecting to happen on this second trend line. You can see that price has broken below it, testing this level. So when price go back to this zone again, what will happen? It will definitely drop down. So let's go down to daily time frame and have a look on what price action is saying. Okay, daily time frame has created a mini zone here. So we wait for price to break and close below above this zone on a daily time frame. If price close above this zone, we wait for what? A pullback, then we'll buy. To where? To this zone. You can see this zone that I marked. There's a lot of confluence here. There's a resistance trend line here, and there's also a fair value gap here. So all this confluence will definitely push price down whenever price reach to this region. So let's go to 4-hour time frame and see how we can possibly buy Euro USD. So you can see in our 4-hour time frame that we have marked a place whereby if price break above this structure, see this higher low, this lower high. If price break above this lower high, okay, we wait for what? A retest. On a retest, we will buy and put our stop loss below this zone, and our take profit is this daily area. You can see this, that area on a daily time frame. That is this area. So this will be our take profit on Euro USD. So let's move to next pair on our list, which is GBP USD. So GBP USD on a weekly time frame, you can also see that price is going back for a retest after breaking this lower high. sorry, after breaking this higher low, okay, price is going back for a retest, and there is a resistance trend line that I drew here. And again, if you look at it, when price come here, it will give you another. There's three, more than two confluences here. One is resistance trend line that will push this price back. Second one is chart pattern. If you look closely, you will notice there's a head and shoulder pattern forming here. This side is the head, and this is the left hand side of the shoulder, and the right hand side is coming to form. And when you see all these chart pattern in the higher time frame, it will surely hold. So we're expecting GBP USD to come back to this zone. On a retest of this zone, price will do what? Price will drop. For this week, we'll be looking for a mini buy, a short buy on GBP USD. So let's go down to daily time frame and see what price action is telling us. So in a daily time frame, you can see that zone that I've marked in weekly time frame, which is our lower high on a daily time frame. So if price close above this lower high on a retest, we buy it to this zone. So on a 4 hour time frame is where we'll now take our entry properly. So you can see that the price is already breaking this lower high. So we'll wait for what? A retest. Let this price close above this lower high. Then by Monday, all we'll be looking for what is the retest to this zone. Then we'll buy to where? To this zone where our take profit level is located. So this is how we trade GBP USD. So next pair on our list is GBP JPY. So GBP JPY on a weekly time frame, you can see that price push up and created a higher high, come back for a higher low, try to push up but it couldn't. So price is coming back to create equal low. So our interest on GBP JPY is to sell this price to this zone. So let's go down to daily time frame and see how we can take this advantage. So on a daily time frame, you can see that there is a bearish engulfing candle forming here. Okay, for some of you that have been watching my channel, I've taught how to trade this type of price action whenever there is a bearish engulfing candle or a bullish engulfing candle. In this scenario is a bearish engulfing candle. So coming this week by Monday, we'll look for a pullback towards this zone, and we'll do what? We'll sell to where? To this yellow zone. So let's go to 4 hour time frame where we'll be picking our entries. So on a 4 hour time frame, you can see there's a level of structure the market has broken here. Likewise in the past. Okay, let me show you. I traded this one. I traded this price action here. When price break below this zone and created this low, I waited for price to come back to this fair value gap. To this fair value gap. Immediately price come back to this fair value gap. I went down to 15 minutes time frame. Look for change of character and I traded this one. So in this same scenario, we wait for price to come back to this. There's another block here. We wait for this price to pull back to this zone. On making contact on this zone, we'll now scale down to 15 minutes time frame, look for change of character, and we'll do what? We'll sell back to where? To our support level. You can see it. This is where we will be taking our take profit, while our stop loss will be below above this zone. So this is how we'll be taking GBP JPY. So next pair on our list is Euro JPY. So almost the same thing happened on Euro JPY. You can see it after this is a weekly time frame. After creating this higher high, price created a higher low. Try to push up, but they couldn't. So price is coming where? To this yellow zone. Okay. So let's now go down to daily time frame and see how we can take advantage of this. So in the daily time frame, you can see that the price action that happened in GBP is also taking place here. You can see that this bearish engulfing candle has broken this level. Okay, so wait for price to pull back to this zone. As the market is opening on Monday, wait for price to do what? To pull back to this zone. On a 4 hour time frame, we'll do what? We'll pick our sales. So let's go down to 4 hour time frame and see how the price action is reacting. So this 4 hour time frame, all we need to do is to do allow price to do what? To pull back to this zone. To this zone. You can see you can use the other block because there is a level of structure that market has broken here. So when price come back to this zone, we'll go to 15 minutes time frame and look for what? Change of character, and we'll set this market down to our daily support level. So these 5 pairs on our list this week that we'll be looking at. If you like what you see on this channel, kindly subscribe to this channel. kindly share my video and drop your comment in the comment section. I'll be back in the comment section to respond to your questions. Okay, see you guys in my next episode. Cheers.